Hey guys, welcome to Iron Reviews, the show where I bring you Marvel and DC content twice a week, and today we review Batman issue 6. The comic begins with Gotham Girl talking to herself, telling Hank that she heard a joke. As she sits down and cuts her hair, she tells herself, why don't you ever see Batman hiding in trees? Because he's so good at it, and then Gotham Girl just laughs. The next day, we see a man known as Colonel Blimp has stolen a submarine. He announces to the city that he wants $30 million, and they only have 30 minutes to deliver it. But Gotham Girl crashes through the window and pushes the man out of the window. As Gotham Girl catches the man, she keeps talking to herself, telling Hank that she was up way too late last night, and discusses with herself that she watched some old reruns that were on last night. She drops the man off at the police station and flies away, discussing with Hank about their mom, and asks Hank if he ever thought their mom was too judgmental. Sure, she had her expectations, but he should know, and if he doesn't remember, who will? A day passes and Duke reports to Batman that Gotham Girl is out again. He tells Batman that her family is dead and she's been driven half mad by the psycho pirate, and explains to Batman that every time she uses her powers, she basically takes a bit of her own life every time, and tells Batman that they need to save her, and Batman just says that he knows. The next day, we see Gotham Girl going out again, flying through Gotham. She tells Hank if he remembers the time that they spent with her friend, but as she talks about this, she keeps hearing something. She hears someone pleading, and hears someone saying that they're not Batman. Gotham Girl tells Hank she hears it, but she just likes talking to him first. She keeps hearing the pleading, and it keeps going on, and Gotham Girl tells Hank he's right, she knows what to do, and she starts flying towards the pleading. We see that a man going by the name of Captain Stinger is holding 4 men hostage and pointing at one of the men on the plank with a sword. The man tells him that he needs help, he needs to take his meds and everything will be alright, but the captain doesn't care, and he knows they're Batman, and sentenced them all to death for pretending to be his brothers. But the man keeps pleading for him to stop this, but the captain pushes the man off the building, seemingly killing him. He then turns around, looking at the other men dressed as Batman, and asks them who's next, but Gotham Girl appears flying up, holding one of the men, and puts the man down and easily takes down the captain. She then hears Batman calling out to her, and then she smiles and tells Hank if he sees that, first a pirate, now Batman. Batman walks up to Gotham Girl and tells her that he can help her, he knows what she's going through, and he can help with that pain, and he puts his hand out and tells Gotham Girl to come with him. Gotham Girl tells Hank that it's Batman, it's everything they ever wanted, and then she starts to put her hand out, but she pulls it back, and then smiles, saying that it's Batman, it's really him, and flies off away from Batman. Batman then contacts Alfred, asking him when his mother and father died, how did he help him? As Alfred is explaining to Batman, the captain gets back up and gets his sword ready to strike Batman, but Batman turns around and knocks at the captain. Alfred tells Batman that each night he leaves his house to dress up like a giant bat and leap off buildings. Does he really think he helped them? Another day passes and a man glides through a window, breaking the window, then stealing a necklace and breaks the window in front of him, gliding away from the building. He's then stopped by Gotham Girl, who grabs the man and flies towards the police station. She tells Hank that she heard a joke and tells Hank that why don't you ever see Batman hiding in trees, but then Gotham Girl realizes that she already told herself this, and asks Hank if she already said this to him. As she drops the criminal off, she starts to fly away, but she's blinded by the bat signal, and Batman tells Gotham Girl that he needs her help. He knows he can't help her, but maybe he can help him, maybe help him understand why she's helping the city. She flies down to Batman and keeps talking to herself, telling Hank that he thinks Batman would understand, but no one understands. I mean, except him. He always wants to help the city, and every time he's alone or hurt, he just wants to help. Batman then takes off his mask and tells Gotham Girl that his name is Bruce Wayne, and explains to her that when he was only 10, a man murdered his mom and dad right in front of him. He explains that before the police came, he just held his mother's hand, and he felt the blood on her hand. He tells Gotham Girl that his father was always a good man, but he could never really talk to him, but he could always talk to his mother. And even when he heard the sirens, and even with the blood on her hand, he talked. He had to try, and then Gotham Girl hugs Bruce. Bruce comforts Gotham Girl, and Gotham Girl tells him that she doesn't feel good, and tells her that he misses him. He just misses him, and Batman tells her he knows. Later, we see Batman discussing with Amanda Waller about the location of Psycho Pirate. Waller explains that from the sources she gathered, Hugo Strange made some sort of deal that he would cause a bunch of disasters in Gotham to get Psycho Pirate, and then he exchanged the pirate for a huge quantity of venom, meaning the pirate is in Santa Prisca, being held by Bane. Waller explains that if he wants to cure this girl so bad, or even get vengeance for her brother, he'll need to work for her, and she explains what Batman will have to do. She tells him that he'll need to break into a sovereign country and break into one of the most secure prisons in the world, and then somehow get the pirate out of the hands of a monster. She tells Batman that he's lucky she has a way for him to do it, but Batman may not come back from this. One may say that it's suicide. Batman issue 6 was a great issue, telling the aftermath of the first arc and showing how Gotham Girl and even Batman were affected by those events. Kinda sad Dave Finch isn't doing the art, but the art is still really great, and I hope Dave Finch does return in the future. I really thought this was a great issue, and it was really nice to see Gotham Girl's process of going mad, and even her going through denial over her brother's death. I think my two favorite parts were Batman asking Alfred how he helped him, and Alfred just saying, hey, you dress like a giant bat every night, does he really think he would help him? Which I kinda thought that was nice, and it kinda makes sense. And my second favorite part was just Batman opening up to Gotham Girl and admitting to her that he can't help her, so maybe he can help him. And even Batman telling Gotham Girl he's Bruce Wayne and telling her what happened to him and how he became Batman. I also enjoyed the conversation between Waller and Batman, which was really nice to see again. I mean, I don't know if we saw any of that during the New 52, but I really did like it, and I also liked how Tom King is setting up two stories coming up that I'm really excited for. I also have to give Tom King thumbs up for bringing in more D-list baddies in this issue. I mean, seriously, I just love how he does this. Overall, this was a great issue with great art and great writing, and it really makes me excited for the Night of the Monster Men event coming up. I think I would give this a 9 out of 10 and highly recommend this series and this issue. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more Iron reviews, and check out my Twitter at IronHulk018. My name's August, and until then.